Hello and welcome to a quick video tutorial on where we're going to show you how to make a box in AutoCAD, which we will print out on a laser here at Howsound Secondary School. So this is a finished version. I've got two layers. I'm just going to look at the layers palette for a second. And you can see I have a cut layer and I have a zero layer. Right now, the zero layer is locked, so we can't work on it. It's in white. And the stuff that we are drawing is in red, and you can see it's checked. If you ever get on the wrong layer accidentally by clicking it and it's checked, you'll need to do that. So double click on the cut layer, but you'll be set up already. Now, am I going to get this from? I'll show you in a moment. We have to make two side A's. They're identical. Eventually, I'm going to show you how to make some arrays, and so we can draw some holes in if necessary. We have to make two side B's, although one of the sides you won't have to do on the side B because this side will already be done, and it's unnecessary to make the laser printer cut it twice. And two side C's, which again, we only need to do three of the sides because this middle side is done by side A. So you will notice some very important things is that all of these pieces are 10 by 3 by 10. The MDF that we're using is 3 millimeters. Everything is set to millimeters, and you can check if I grab the quick measure and I just go in between. In the notch here, when we go right from the long part, it's 90. It's 86 because we're coming in here and in here. And same with here, we've got 30 by 90, except when you're here or here, it actually becomes 36. It's showing 30 right there, but the notches go out for the box joints. So I've got some pictures to show you. Have a look at these pictures, and you can see how it's done. A T template, this side folds up, this side folds up, this side folds up, that side folds up, and this will be your top. But in truth, you could make this your bottom and this your top, and short side, long side, because whatever side you happen to put it on. So that's why I haven't got it labeled as top or bottom. I've got it labeled as side A, side B, and side C. And then there's side B2 and side C2 and side A2 as well. So here is your starter example, and then you'll see the pictures as well. There's one important thing to remember. It's really easy if they're all odd numbers. So, 10, 30, 50, 70, 90, etc. If they're even, you only have to make one small change is on the beginnings and the ends right here. We would start with 15 and 15 on the end, and everywhere else is 10. On the odds, you start with 10 and 10 and 3 for the bumps again because the MDF is 3 millimeters thick. Okay, so let's open up. We're going to start with a 90, 70, 30. And the first thing you should do is you should go File, Save As. You're going to go onto your network drive. So I'll go into H4Beak here, and I'll make a new folder called AutoCAD, and I'm going to call it Box Template 90, 70, 30, and I'll hit Save. All right, so again, right now you can see that I've only got the white. I haven't got any drawing, and it's probably a good idea to double check. And you'll notice that I'm on the zero layer, so I got to double click to get on there, and then I got to make sure that the cut layer is not locked and this one is locked. And I'm going to close it, and I'm going to start drawing. So the first thing we're going to start on side A. So I'm going to zoom in on side A so you can see it better in the video, and I'm going to grab the line tool. And here I'm going to go inside. So I'm going to start with a line. I'm going to click here. I'm just going to move, and then I'm going to type 10 on my keyboard. Then I'm going to press Enter. Then I'm going to move down because here we want to be inside the template box by 3. And then I'm going to hit Enter. And then I'm going to move over to the right, and I'm going to hit 10. Enter. And I'm going to move up. Here I don't have to hit Enter. You can just click as long as you know you're at 90. And then I'll move over close to 10. I'll hit 10 on the keyboard, press enter. Down 3 on the keyboard, press enter. 10 on the keyboard, press enter. Up again, this one I won't, can just click because it was at 3 because it's matching the line. I'm going to hit 10, enter, 3, enter, 10, enter, and here I can click 3, 10, enter, 3, enter, 10 on the keyboard, enter. I'll click up at 3, and then I'll move over to 10, and I can be sure you can see the green box lines it up perfectly. And then to get out of the line, I got to hit escape. Then what I'm going to do to select the whole thing, I'm going to click once and then drag my mouse over, but I'm not clicking and holding the mouse down. I select them all. It looks like I've got the white all selected, but it won't move because the layer is locked. All right, now I need this to be reflected on the other side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the mirror tool, and I'm just going to click and I'm going to drag sideways, and you got to make sure that it's not at, like here it's at 104.07 degrees. I got to make sure it's at 180. You can tell it's flat, or it's at 0 actually. And then I click and then enter. And then if I move away, there it is. Again, I want this one inside, so I'm going to select the whole thing. Then I'm going to grab the move tool, and we want it to snap right onto this corner. Okay, then we could take this whole thing and copy it. And I'm going to go copy and move it over here momentarily. Then I'm going to hit escape. Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to highlight the entire thing. And remember, you can hold the scroll mouse down to move it. You can zoom in with the scroll mouse or zoom out with the scroll mouse. Now I'm going to rotate because I want it to look exactly the same. We got to go inside, we got to go down, and then inside 3 and down and so on. And because we have 70, we're only going to need 1, 2, 3 notches in total, right? So what I'm going to do is I got to hit escape, delete, delete, and delete. Now I have 3. Now I'm going to highlight all of them, and I'm going to grab the rotate tool. I'm going to click, and then I'm going to move it up. And then I'm going to grab it again, and now I'm going to grab the copy tool, and I'm going to go here, and I'm going to click right on there, and then I'm going to go escape, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to mirror it. So then I'll click here and down and enter. And then I'll need this one, so then I can move it. And you can snap it in there. Then I can take this one and move it over, because we'll use that again later. Control S. And I've got my first A side done. So then I can take this one, and I want to draw these two sides without having to grab this. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this, and I'm going to snap it on there. And then I'm going to copy this. And I'm just going to move it over here and leave it there for now. I'll hit escape to get out. Control S, and that is side A done. Thanks for watching.